The future depends on what we do in the present. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. There are 2 days in the year that we cannot do anything: yesterday and tomorrow. No man loses his freedom except through his own weakness. It doesn't require money to live neat, clean, and dignified. The enemy is fear. We think it is hate, but it is fear. Strength does not come from winning. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Do not judge others. Be your own judge, and you will be truly happy. If you try to judge others, you are likely to burn your fingers. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. My life is my message. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. Be the change you are trying to create. In doing something, do it with love, or never do it at all. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. Those who know how to think need no teachers. What barrier is there that love cannot break? Full effort is full victory. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It is hell that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. Each night when I go to sleep, I die, and the next morning when I wake up, I am reborn. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The real ornament of a woman is her character, her purity. Look at the sparrows. They do not know what they will do in the next moment. Let us literally live from moment to moment. Man should forget his anger before he goes to sleep. Gentleness, self-sacrifice, and generosity are the exclusive possession of no one race or religion. To lose patience is to lose the battle. Knowledge gained through experience is far superior and many times more useful than the bookish knowledge. A man is but the product of his thought. What he thinks, he becomes. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. The law of love could be best understood and learned through little children. Truth without humility would be an arrogant caricature. Your actions expresses your priorities. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. The real love is to love those that hate you, to love your neighbor even though you distrust him. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Truth is by nature self-evident. As soon as you remove the cobwebs of ignorance that surround it, it shines clear. A small group of determined and like-minded people can change the course of history. It is the quality of work which will please God and not. It is not in our power to anticipate our destiny. Politics is the ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year, and to have the ability afterwards to explain why it didn't happen. The true guide of life is to do what is right. It is a mistake to try to look too far ahead. The chain of destiny can only be grasped one link at a time. Time and money are largely interchangeable terms. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. It's also what it takes to sit down and listen. One always measures friendships by how they show up in bad weather. All the greatest things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, and hope. It is better to be making the news than taking it, to be an actor rather than a critic. Personally, I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. Vengeance is the costless anticipating of luxuries. My tastes are simple. I am easily satisfied with the best. Harsh laws are at times better than no laws at all. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. We shape our dwellings, and afterwards, our dwellings shape us. To improve is to change, so to be perfect is to change often. Everyone has his day, and some days last longer than others. Nourish your hopes, but do not overlook realities. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Every man should ask himself each day whether he is not too readily accepting negative solutions. If you destroy a market, you create a black market. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. All I can say is that I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me. I like pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. In finance, everything that is agreeable is unsound, and everything that is sound is disagreeable. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. One ought to be just before one is generous. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. Out of intense complexities, intense simplicities emerge. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once, then come back and hit it again, then hit it a third time. A tremendous work. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I never worry about action, but only about inaction. War never pays its dividends in cash on the money it costs. Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities because it has been said, it is a quality which guarantees all others. It is a time to dare and endure. We have a lot of anxieties, and one cancels out another. You will never get to the end of the journey if you stop to throw a stone at every dog that barks. The nose of the bulldog has been slanted backwards so that he can breathe without letting go. There are a terrible lot of lies going out the world, and the worst of it all is that half of them are true. You must look at facts because they look at you. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. To be really happy and really safe, one ought to have at least 2 or 3 hobbies, and they must all be real. There is only one duty, only one safe cause, and that is to try to be right and not to fear to do or say what you believe to be right. In the course of my life, I have often had to eat my words, and I must confess that I have always found it a wholesome diet. If we open a quarrel between the past and the present, we shall find that we have lost the future. You must put your head into the lion's mouth if the performance is to be a success. I like things to happen, and if they don't happen, I like to make them happen. Difficulties mastered and opportunities won. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe if you were inspired.